How goes the family? Hopefully, you guys are having a great night. Yeah, got my little rant in me today, so if we gotta talk about it, not gonna be on too long tonight. But so the tax credits, child tax credits, are finally rolling out. Everybody's happy about it. I'm happy about it. I see California, this Governor Gavin Newsom is actually issuing more stimulus checks. It's interesting how state governments are issuing out more stimulus. And, hey, in my personal opinion, I don't see a problem with it. I just don't think that people should get attached to it. Getting stimulus checks is like, what's the best analogy? Getting a stimulus check is kind of like getting a tax return. Let's just put it like that. Because it doesn't happen that often. And it's not something that you should always look forward to. One that's not always guaranteed. It's like if you're familiar with that show, Judge Greg Mathis laughs all the time when the litigants that are before him in his courtroom, they say, "Well, I gave this money to this individual that I know is broke because they said that they would pay me back on their tax return, and a tax return is never guaranteed." And it's just like it's like the oldest trick in the book when somebody says, "Yeah, I'll just pay you back when I get my tax return." So it, at the end of the day, tax return is not guaranteed. One, and two, it's not something that one should put all their how do I say, put all their eggs in one bucket and whatnot. Put all their hopes and dreams into one specific bucket, because that's a way for somebody to basically set up for failure. I can't put it any other way. So, but hey, I look at the tax credit as a great come up for, especially a lot of parents, especially single mothers. I mean, I was raised by a single mother, so I just hope they take advantage of it too, where they can do something great for their kids. One, because I mean, at the end of the day, remember, stimulus checks, regardless of who the president is, it's so people can spend money, put money into the economy. That's how it was when Obama was president. That's how it was when Trump was president. That's how it is with Biden being president and whatnot. They're issuing this money so that you can put it back out to the economy. Things are opening back up again, because in any economy, if money's not being spent like that, because think about it, we went on, majority of the country went a year or almost a year where everything was shut down. And, movie theaters, restaurants, even airline travel was restricted. I remember I only took one flight and two flights in 2020, but I remember taking one flight. My first flight in 2020 was before the pandemic. Second flight was in November of 2020. So I went a long time without even going anywhere, and for good reason, because it had to be. I wanted to be double safe, but and even then it was just weird, going to places and stuff's not fully open. It's like to the point where I was like, well, I might as well just stay at home. But anyways, my point at the end of the day is, be as responsible as you can, parents, people with kids. Be as responsible as you can. You live in California and you're getting more stimulus checks, and you've been working during this whole time. I know that's an expensive state, but do the best you can to get your money right. I mean, I know half the people either going to Las Vegas, going to Arizona, Phoenix, or going to Texas and whatnot. So, but still, even in those situations, I don't care what state you live in, if you are getting money for child tax credit, do your darndest to save and invest. And when I say invest, that means contact a financial professional and figure out the best ways to not only invest for yourselves, but invest for your children, all at the same time. We live in the time of the investors culture / saving money culture. That's the times we're living in, and those are the ones that are winning, and the ones that are going to remain stagnated and lose are the ones that are just going to be basic. I say that 1,000 times. The 1985 mindset of I'm only going to have a job people are the ones that are going to fall to the wayside. So, and the only ones that I usually see, excuse me, winning on this aspect is usually people in the six figures category, but they still figure out how to save and invest their money, and people that live 15 to 20 people in the house and whatnot. But even still, yet and still, then they're saving and investing their money. All right. So child tax credit people, do your darndest. If you're getting this extra stimulus check because you live in a specific state, do your darndest to save and invest your money. Learn the principles of wealth, and hey, that's all I can say on that one. All right. So child tax credit, we'll see we'll see how this thing goes out. I just foresee, fortunately, but yet unfortunately, I just foresee a lot of parents, taking their kids out to do great things, and there's nothing wrong with that. But are you going to have savings by the end of this year? Because July's almost over with. Before we'll be in August. So July is almost over with. Christmas will be around the corner. What are your financial plans and whatnot? Let me know in the comment section, to the parents out there that are benefiting from the child tax credit. How are you going to make your life better for yourself and your kids, and et cetera and so forth. All right. So do the great 3 free things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great evening. Make money moves, or you're going to live broke like a fool. Take care.